sometimes it's hard to take your eyes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Right there weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back. Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score. For the touchdown. Throwing after the interception. Lawrence. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A gain of 6 there on first. Second down and 4. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Keeps himself, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Samson Abukum. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Able to complete this to Chenault. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Jacksonville. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now he's flushed out right. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this from both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
We gonna shut you down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of... Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete to Dorsett. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now Lawrence on 1st down. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. And now here is another interception. interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
Oh, able to avoid him. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. The Niners on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. We'll check on him.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. This is Mostert. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They've called his number a lot.
On play action, Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And he's got Dorsett complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Flush to his right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. This is Lewis. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw, it's Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 5th touchdown now. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. This one into the hands of Burton. Not much there, only a yard. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. That's caught by Hollister. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They go play action with Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Jaguars now will use the last of their time. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, They don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Open man, this is Lewis. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. They go play action now. Lawrence steps away to his left. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, Lawrence. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.